Okay, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I just went and I had myself a little break, and I came back. This game is entirely addicting. It's really great. Yesterday I was actually playing it with a couple of my friends, and a couple of my friends are playing it right now. And we're all sort of like figuring stuff out, and so it's been sort of like a process, because we haven't been going online, because I think there's people who go, and I don't mean like going online and watching Let's Plays, because we did see a couple, and that's actually, we saw one that came before the official release date, and so what that did was, it got us interested into the game, and we got it, and we started playing it. But we're not doing like what some people do, is which, they go and they look for gaming guides. But I mean like full in-depth, spoiler filled guides. And, if that's your thing, that's fine. But I think one of the cool things about this game is actually watching it or experiencing it in some way. Because, if someone suddenly just reveals that, oh, okay, well, you make a level tier 17 castle, and then you beat the game, then it sort of like gets rid of a little bit of the mystery, and the fact that we don't really know exactly how everything works is why I feel sort of like okay in doing doing these videos and telling people, hey, look, well, this is what we've discovered, because we're not like entirely sure that we're right. We might be like very wrong on how the strategy is for this game, but so far that's how we've been playing. So what we want to do right now is, well, I think we went on both sides, and on both sides we found portals. We went past one of the portals, and we found the archer statue, which is true, and that's a big deal. Now I think what I want to do is we'll probably go ahead and get that upgrade at one point within the next couple of days. But I think that right now what we're going to do is we're just sort of going to concentrate on getting those outside towers built. Because when the little heebie-jeebies, the boogie-oogies, the whatchamacallits, smack up against the walls, you want to get some crossfire between the outside towers and the inside towers. So it doesn't look like we're going to get an attack right now, which is good. And you see, sometimes you can't build. When you can't do that, it's usually because there's some trees in the way, and those trees are not helping. So what we also want to do right now is we also want to find and see if we can get some farmland, and it doesn't seem like there's farmland that close. It's actually pretty far off. So the other option is there's always farmland on the side that has the villages, but I'm not sure that you want to just get rid of the village that's really close. I mean, in this case, I think I have no choice because it's the closest farmland that I have. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm getting some more people. I want to upgrade the towers, and I want to make sure that we also upgrade. We get the farms. Sorry about that. Okay. So when you hear the bells, that's when the daily treasure chest appears, and that's where you can get your stuff and money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to at least upgrade these to the highest level on wood, and let's see here, hopefully, okay, yeah, now that they brought down that tree, now I'm able to build a tower there. So it's probably that's what's tough about this game, is that sometimes you can't tell what time of day it is because it's really cloudy or foggy, and the music is all mystery, it's all mysterious. That's what I meant. So I like the fact that the game is obtuse, that it doesn't really, hold your hand or guide you through it, because it's really, part of the adventure to be exploring and doing all that, you know, crazy stuff. So we're just gonna go... how much gold do I have? Okay, I have like 5 gold. So if I can find a merchant, which I can, and here he is. So I'm just gonna pay him, and now I'm gonna head back to the kingdom, and hopefully he'll get there before nighttime. If he doesn't, it's okay, because apparently he doesn't get attacked by the Oogie Boogies, but because he's a badass. He's like the Samuel L. Jackson of merchants. So, you know, they just see him and they don't want to mess with him because he's gonna open up a can of whoop ass on them if they do. So the merchant will get here at some point. And whatever it is, he'll be delivering 4 of whatever. If it's 4 hammers, that's fine, because hammers are expensive. And if it's 4 archers, that's fine as well, because they're always needed. But yeah, so that was that day. I don't feel that that was terribly productive, but we've still got, like, a lot of people. We've got the towers. We want to do the maximum upgrade on that tower. See, this is the maximum stone wall, so that for sure that they're not coming on this side at least. And yeah, this side could be upgraded, but upgrading at night is terrible, so don't do it. And make sure you don't expand too far as well, because like I said, your archers will move to the outermost wall, and sometimes you can get spread really thin when you need like a pretty dense concentration of archers to knock down the enemies. So always make sure that once you push out a wall, you have enough archers to really handle the entire army that's going to invade you, because otherwise you're going to break through. And if they break through the wall, you're pretty much done, because they'll kill all your archers that are there, and then it'll just take them a little bit longer. So I guess you could sort of like pray that they don't, because when it's daytime, they'll go away, and there's like bigger monsters as well that will like sort of melt in the sun. But for sure, if you don't have... Okay, so he gave us 4 hammers, so you can see the 4 hammers are there, and all the free guys, you know, the guys that were not being very productive, are gonna go get those hammers. So, what I'm going to go do right now is I'm actually going to... Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm probably going to upgrade this tower straight away. So that's going to become a... Okay. That's pretty good. I'm going to go right now. And I'm also going to get... Now I know some of you are just, you know, looking at me and you're going like, why isn't he upgrading his town center? And I will all in due time. I just want to make sure that I have like the very basic, or what I would call my minimum strategy defenses, which is top level stone walls on either side, and also top level towers on either side. And once that is done, then that's when I sort of like start expanding my middle. Like, I don't know if I'm being too cautious, but it's worked for me so far. I've made it so far in my last successful run. I made it to day 35, but I think, and to be perfectly honest, I think that a lot of it sometimes depends on luck. At least, I mean, I'm sure there's someone right out there right now that's like, oh no man, it's not about, it's just talent and being MLG and knowing how to play. I'm sure that there's, you know, strategy, but a lot of us right now that are playing this game right now and that are discovering things on our own, making it that far is already an achievement in of itself. So that's gonna be good. So as you can see, I get a lot of gold from my archer dudes, and that's good. And I think what's actually going to happen right now is, it's midday. We don't have that much gold per se. I've got a lot of builders, so I don't need to buy any more builders for a very long time. I've got my outer wall upgraded, and I've got 2 guys there who have nothing to do, and they're just going to become archers. So I'm just going to go ahead. They're gonna become archers, the super secret spy man. My throat is a little bit parched. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a sip of this cold drink that I have right now. Good. That's good. So it's nighttime, and it's not a blood moon. We don't want a blood moon right now. I mean, it's only the last blood moon was like 2 days ago, so I think we're still fine. We don't have to start worrying about it. But I think within the next 2 days, I'm definitely gonna go make a trip out to the statue, to the archer statue, and I'm going to pay my tribute because I want to get that upgrade, and I want it to be active for the next blood moon, anyways, because I want to make sure that they die. Okay, so that guy's pretty much dead right now. Let's see. Okay, so sometimes you find yourself just like roaming around your kingdom and not doing all that much. But, I mean, it's normal. Sometimes you just have to micromanage and make sure everything is done. And sometimes you don't do any of that because you have to go exploring. Which, believe you me, sometimes it's like really needed because sometimes you run out of gold and you desperately have to get more gold. And one of the perks of exploring as well is that you can go out there and find a gold chest. So I think what we're gonna do right now is, how much gold do I have? Okay, so I have 2 gold. So I'm gonna get that guy, and I'm also cutting the tree. Now, cutting the tree next to the settlement will get rid of the settlement. So, I mean, it might be a good decision. It might be a bad decision. It's probably going to be a bad decision. But it's the closest farmland that I have. So you see this, you know, like little water, that little like cascade, that little stream there is where the farmland is going to be. Now, I don't know. It doesn't look... Okay, see, you can see how it's like the bushes are slowly disappearing. So that'll become farmland, and you'll be able to, you know, invest and have farmers, which is important. At one point of the game, you need to start switching over to farmers, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go just improve the middle right now. Oh, that's a pretty cool banner. It looks like it's a salamander type of thing. I don't know. And the music is pretty creepy. So hopefully it's not gonna be bad. It's like, you know what it is? It sounds like a music box, like one of those old-fashioned creepy music boxes that you find in your like grandma's like attic. And there's also like a creepy doll just sitting on like this tiny little like rocking chair, and it's looking at you. And then it magically comes to life when it's like Halloween, and it murders all your friends, and then you're blamed for it, and they think that you're the evil puppet master. I mean, not really, but you get what I'm saying. It's really creepy, and hopefully we won't. Sometimes you get like really peaceful nights, and sometimes you get like terrible creepy nights. Which is good, because I think the game is like very, very atmospheric. So it's really about setting the mood and about exploring and about not knowing things. And you know, if you're annoyed by a game that is like very confusing and you don't know what things do, then you know, maybe this isn't the game for you. But it's definitely the game for me, because I love it. I love that it's a mystery. I love the music. The music is getting pretty loud, but it's amazing music, I'm telling you right now. Let's see. Okay, so definitely today I got a lot of gold, so definitely today I'm gonna go tonight. If there's like a little attack, then that's fine. But I'm definitely gonna go to... Yeah, there's a little bit of an attack there, and these guys are shooting. So you see what happens? You got like a crossfire there. So that's why you always want to get one tower ahead of your last wall, so you can get a crossfire going and they don't even make it to your wall. So that is pretty good with that. And I think the attack is done and I've got a lot of gold. So what I'm gonna do right now is the queen, the princess, whatever you want to call her, she's gonna go, and sorry about that. She's gonna go, and she's gonna pay her tribute to the archer god, and then that'll like bless the archers, and we'll pretty much running past. Okay. Oh. Okay. Having gold on you, by the way. See, like. Oh. Having gold on you is good, because you can pay them off. They're not really interested in you, per se. They're interested in gold. So the reason that they'll take your crown is, they'll smack you and take your crown, is only if you don't have any gold on you. But if you do have some gold on you, then they'll just take your gold. So I want to get the 2 levels, because I think what happens is, the more levels you get, the longer the blessing lasts. So that sort of like makes sure that you're covered, because you're never quite sure about when blood moons come. But I think one is coming, like, at least within the next couple of days. Maybe within like the next couple of, maybe 2 days or 3 days, there's going to be another blood moon. And I think we're fine. I think we've got our maximum walls built. We've got a good number of archers, but I'm also just gonna buy some archers or get some people actually, and then make them into archers. So as you can see, look how the arrows shine now, and it sort of makes these guys a lot more effective. Okay, so this guy's got a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the farmland, and that's gonna enable farmers from now on. Look at these guys. They're just giving me so much money. It's not even funny. So we've got that. And because it's nighttime, I'm not really gonna do too much. I'm probably just gonna get one more town upgrade, because that'll make the exactly. See here, this is going up. This is where you buy the farms. So now we're at a point where we can get farmers, but also we're at a point where this is probably going to be a blood moon. So I'm just going to buy some archers. Because we got a bunch of guys who aren't doing anything. So okay, we'll just try and make them all archers. Okay, so they're all archers now, and yep, I think it's a blood moon. So we're going to be attacked pretty hard. We're going to be attacked pretty hard, but I think with the enchantments, I think we're going to be okay. Okay, so we're being attacked. We got a couple of people there who were assaulted, but like I said, the archers, one shot. Oh, okay. So these are terrible tentacle things, and they will just eat your guys. So that's not terribly good. We had a couple of people who died, and we're gonna have to buy these guys up again. So we lost. Let's see. We lost at least. Looks like we lost the builder, because this thing was. Oh, I didn't want this to be built, actually. Okay, well, I accidentally built a wall. I wasn't paying attention. But it's good, because it's a wall that's going up near the farm anyways. So, and we survived the night, which is good.